before this video starts, I just wanted to say, I do want your guys' feedback on this theory, what you think. Is it a possibility? Could it happen? Or does it suck? I don't care in the comments if you say I'm doo-doo and I should give up on YouTube. I really don't care. That's feedback to me. I'd be like, oh snap, this theory sucks. So I just wanted you guys to know that I really do want your feedback. Joy. Hey y'all, what's going on? Now, a big question that's going around is who saved Grogu from the Jedi Temple during Order 66. It could have been any number of people. Because, I mean, there's a bunch of people that were there on Coruscant, so it could almost be anybody. And everyone is thinking of different Jedi who it could be. But I have a theory that maybe it wasn't even a Jedi at all. Maybe it was the Bad Batch. Alright, so hear me out. A lot of you might think this is stupid, but this is why it's a theory. Yeah, that's why it's a theory. Everyone thinking of different people it could be. I'm just being different, and I'm saying how it could be. I'm not saying it will be. I'm saying how it could be the Bad Batch saving Grogu. Now, Dave Filoni directed the Clone Wars and Rebels, and he also teams up with Jon Favreau now to direct The Mandalorian. We all know that. And we know how Dave likes to connect his shows, just how Ahsoka and Bo-Katan came into The Mandalorian from his animated shows. Now he can bring one of his live-action characters into an animation show, Grogu. Also, another question that's going around is if the Bad Batch even had chips in their head. We don't know the confirmed answer if they did or not, but for my theory, it's going to be that they don't have chips in their head. I don't think they have chips in their heads, but I don't think the Empire knows that. I think the Empire thinks they do have chips in their head, and the Bad Batch will act like they do too, so they can go undercover and they can survive. And I don't think Palpatine knows about if they have chips or not in their head either. And since Palpatine doesn't know, just thinks that they do have chips in their head, he knows they're some of the best clone troopers that there are. So he orders them to go save Grogu from the temple. Now you're wondering, why would he just randomly pick Grogu? Well, because he knew Yoda for years and years and years, for a long time, and he knew how powerful Yoda became, and he knows Grogu is the same species, so that's why out of all the youngling, he chooses Grogu to be saved. Now I can see this mission of them going to save Grogu probably in one episode, but at the end of the episode, they will escape, because they don't want Grogu to go into Palpatine's hands, and that's when the Empire will realize that they do not have chips in their head. I think the rest of the show, that's how the show will continue. That's how they will go against the Empire, because that's how the Empire will find out about them. But I'm not saying that this will happen in the first episode. I'm saying sometime in the show this could happen. I'm obviously not a director, so I don't know how this would exactly go down. But I just was a little bit of a theory of how the Bad Batch could save Grogu. Just trying to be unique and different. And I also want to add something, because a lot of people are saying when Ahsoka tells Mando that Grogu's memory turns dark after Order 66, people are saying because Palpatine took him, which I do think is a good theory, and I agree that could be a possibility. Obviously, I can make another vid on that. But another theory I could have is maybe his memory just turns dark because he had to watch his friends and classmates die during Order 66 his whole life. He grew up with them, training, learning, all these stuff, and he just witnesses them die, which could be very sad and a possibility. That is all I have for that theory. If you have any questions or want more explanation on my theory, just leave it below down in the comments. I will answer you. Maybe in the future I will make this video longer and better when I figure out more explanation, but right now that's what I think could happen and how the Bad Batch could have saved Grogu, which would be cool, to be honest, seeing that in the Bad Batch show. No one would see that coming because we're thinking of a Jedi, but who knows. And I will probably make other videos on how other people could have saved Grogu. There'll probably be multiple. This is just one theory out of many, because many could have saved Grogu. Have a good day, and peace out.